The way WWE championships look changed a lot over the years. Back in the day, they wanted as much detail as possible, but nowadays they always go for simplicity. And yes, I'm talking about as simple as a huge WWE logo on a championship, and that's basically it. A huge WWE logo, yes, a WWE logo, that's it. From this to this, yes, I know. A WWE logo in a championship, and that's it. Some people say that the way titles look doesn't even matter, but I strongly disagree, people. I mean, I'm gonna give you a few examples and let me know which ones look a little bit more badass. I'm pretty sure all of us would go with B. But in today's video, I wanted to take a look at all of the WWE Championship title designs we have in 2019 and rank all of them. And in this video, we are going to rank them from best to worst. And let's start with the 24/7 championship. I mean, this championship is supposed to look bad. Our first reaction was, what is this? What is this ugly piece of crap? It's supposed to look bad. I mean, speaking of bad, it's not very prestigious as well. I mean, only jobbers hold the championship. But here's the thing, people. In this video, we are ranking the way it looks. So in this case, it has to be in F category. I mean, it looks absolutely horrendous. It looks like a Saudi belt. I mean, they probably made that out of the Saudi belt. And it has a huge clock in it. It looks horrible. Ugh. But it makes sense. Anyway, then we have the NXT Tag Team title. So speaking of the Tag Team Championships, NXT nailed it. It looks like a real championship title. It doesn't look as good as a mid-card title, but it looks good enough for a Tag Team Championship, something that WWE always used to nail back in the day. So it looks prestigious, it looks good, looks more prestigious than the WWE main roster Tag Team Championships. So I would give it a B, because it looks absolutely wonderful, looks prestigious like I've said. And then we have the Raw Women's Championship. I would give it a C. Yes, I would give it a C. I'm not saying it looks bad, it looks decent. I mean, back in the day we used to have the Divas Championship, the most beautiful championship in the world. But this one looks pretty good as well. I just don't like that you have red right here and the logo is also red. I'm not a big fan of that. Anyway, then we have the WWE UK Championship. Possibly one of the best looking WWE titles of all time. Looks like a legit championship. It's kind of a shame that it's not very important. It's kind of an indie championship, if that makes any sense. Anyway, we're talking about the way it looks. So it has that WWE Championship look. It has the same form, but what's in the middle is way more detailed, and I'm gonna give it an A. A beautiful looking championship. Then we have the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Now you may say it looks the same. The color is different. I like that a little bit more, and here's why. It has blue right here, but the logo is red. So it's, you know, it kind of feels like it makes more sense. I don't know. Imagine the Universal Championship being all red and the logo is also red. It would look even worse. Anyway, I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Then we have the NXT North American Championship. It looks very different from any other WWE title we ever got. Probably Triple H's idea. I love the way he thinks already. The first time I saw it, I didn't know how to feel, but then I got used to it, and it's one of the most beautiful championships we have right now. It has that boxing feel, if that makes any sense. It doesn't look like a wrestling championship, but in a good way. I'm gonna give it a B, because it's different. I like that. Then we have the Women's Tag Team Championships. They don't look bad. They don't really look bad, but they don't look good as well. I don't know how I feel about them. I'm gonna put them right here, D. It's not bad, but I'm not a fan. Then we have the Intercontinental Championship, people. You gotta love the Intercontinental Championship. I could never decide which Intercontinental Championship title design I liked more. Both of them, in my opinion, look absolutely amazing, although I gotta say this one looks a bit more prestigious. But like I've said, both are very beautiful, so if there's one championship that WWE never screwed, well, it's the Intercontinental Championship. I gotta give it an S because this is one of the most beautiful wrestling titles of all time, especially the white version, you know. Then we have the NXT World Heavyweight Championship. Wow. Like I've said, I love the way Triple H thinks because I'm pretty sure you guys already noticed that before, but it basically looks like the big old championship, but it's an NXT championship, but it has the form of the World Heavyweight Championship, and you guys know that the World Heavyweight Championship is my favorite belt of all time. It makes you look like a champion, and I can say the same thing about this one. It looks like a modern version of the big gold title, and I love that. Like I've said, I love the way Triple H thinks. I'm gonna give it an S. Beautiful. And many people say that the previous NXT title version looked good, but in my opinion it was one of the worst looking championships of all time. What do we have over here? We have the... Okay, so this one, it's not a current championship. And the thing is, it looks beautiful, but not, you know, not a championship worthy beautiful, if that makes any sense. It shouldn't be a championship. It made sense, like people don't understand that. It was a gimmick championship. I loved that. It made a lot of sense, and I'm glad WWE did it. But imagine if this was the actual design. It would look horrible. It's made out of wood. Like seriously, this one looks better. But it made sense, and I hope you guys understand that. Then we have the Universal Championship. So this one is basically the WWE Championship, but red. But red. You know, because it's on Monday Night Raw. So it has to be red. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I got used to it, you know, like a long time ago. But I really don't. It looks too modern for me, if that makes any sense. It shouldn't be all red. It should not be all red. It can look the same, but the strap should be black in my opinion. Anyway, I'm gonna put it in C category. It doesn't look bad and grew on me, but it's not one of these championships that I would put in my like top 10 list or whatever. The WWE United States Championship, this one looks good as well. Like many people say that WWE should change the design. I don't think so. It looks decent enough to me. I would put it in in B category. It looks pretty nice. Definitely doesn't look as good as the Intercontinental Championship, but it, you know, I think... Can you have a better looking United States Championship? Maybe New Japan Pro Wrestling has a better looking US Championship. It definitely looks more prestigious, but this one looks pretty nice as well. Then we have the Tag Team Championships, the Raw and SmackDown. So these ones, like, it definitely looks better than the previous version, you know, the coins. But dude, let's admit it, these look horrible. I'm gonna put it right here. Not necessarily horrible, but definitely not better than the World Tag Team Championships we had back in the day, or any championship, tag team championship we had back in the day. So it's kind of a shame that they went for this. It's kind of a shame. I'm gonna put it in D category. It's not very bad, but then you remember all the other championships we have, and then it becomes kind of sad. Then we have the UK Women's Championship, I guess. Yeah, it looks as good as this one, I guess. I'm gonna put it right here. It's basically the same championship. Then we have the WWE Championship. So I criticize them for being very simple, but then again, in a way, I kinda like it. You know, I kinda like it. I'm gonna give it an A. And here's the thing. I like the fact that the WWE Championship looks like this. It's simple. What I don't like is that all the other championships started to look the same. That's the problem. I don't have any issues with WWE Championship having a massive WWE logo on top of it. I'm okay with that. Like I've said, it doesn't mean that every title should look like this right now. So that's the problem. If that was the only championship, maybe I would put it right here. I don't know. I kinda got tired of the design. I'm gonna give it an A. Still very, 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 very good. Then we have the Cruiserweight Championship. Many people like it. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna put it right here. Definitely not my cup of coffee. I've seen a black version of the championship. It looked way better. So, yeah, I'm not a fan. Then they changed the ropes on Monday Nitro. Remember that? Yeah, you should not. Anyway, then we have the NXT Women's Championship. Just as good, maybe even better. I don't know. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Then we have the NXT UK Tag Team Championships. I could be wrong. These look good as well. I would put it right here. Not necessarily a big fan of it, but looks different. And I appreciate that. Looks similar to the NXT's North American Championship, if I'm being honest. So here is my list, people. The Intercontinental Championship and NXT World titles are the best right now, in my opinion, out of every WWE Championship we have currently in the WWE. Then we have the UK Championships and the WWE Championship. And then you have all of these. And apparently, I'm not a big fan of WWE's Tag Team Championships and basically most of the main roster titles. It's very boring, you know. So let me know your list in the comments below. And when it comes to my other tier list videos, I'm thinking about ranking all the superstars from Raw and then all the superstars from SmackDown. I guess it would be an interesting video since most of you guys ask me who are my favorite wrestlers. I don't know. I have no idea. So we will find out which superstars I put in different categories. Let me know if you want to see that. And as always, drop the like button. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And as always, yeah man, the great one. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.